How's everybody doing? I made some progress on my bass tracker, and I wanted to explain or try to help somebody that may have been having some issues. So the Evinrude, and this may work. I had some Mercuries that was doing the same kind of stuff. So anyway, when you had it in neutral, you still had some issues here, and it wouldn't be completely in neutral, or you would have to play with the handle, per se, if you want to call it that. And everybody, first thing they do is they go, oh man, we got to get in here and we got to start cranking on these adjustments. Well, what I found out was that's not how it gets corrected. And it may work sometimes because your cables stretch and get longer and stuff like that, but there's a shift rod that goes down through this motor, and it ties in with right in front of the water pump and all that. So every time somebody changes the water pump or the impeller, they have the opportunity to adjust this shift rod. And this particular motor, when it was in neutral, really wasn't in neutral. And so there's a lever, and I'm trying to hold it the right way, and I'm so sorry if it's a bad video. But, okay, please bear with me. Okay, you see the little ball bearing that's sticking out, and there's a little, it's where this linkage ties in underneath here. There's a linkage rod that ties into this bottom cable, and there is a lever that's tied to the shift rod. So this thing has got a big indentation in it, and that's where neutral is for the motor. My motor, neutral wasn't down in the indentation. It was actually riding on right up on the indentation. So I dropped the lower unit, and I adjusted the length on the shift rod. So once I got the lower unit dropped down, I put this thing where it needed to be in neutral, and then I put it all back together. And you have to come over to the other side of the motor, behind the starter, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube that teaches you how to pull this pin. Behind this starter is a little pin. If that pin doesn't line up while you have your shifter at the indentation where it's supposed to be, then you need to lengthen or shorten that shift rod to make it line up. Because what happens is this thing has to stay in the indentation, and whenever you put it in gear, there's no give, there's no medium, there's no gray area. It's either in gear or it's not. So and right here, when it's in neutral, there won't be any tension on this. That's how you adjust this thing, is you make sure that this engine's in neutral like that. You make sure this is in the indented part. Then you adjust these cables to where this pin goes in without stress, and it's just kind of loose in there. See there? And if you can't accomplish that, the adjustment, the real adjustment that you need, is in the length of that shift rod that goes up and down that motor. That's what I found out on mine. As soon as I corrected that problem, I didn't have any more issues. As soon as I corrected this, that shift rod, I think I lengthened it 2 complete turns, which would have been this way. So anyway, I lengthened it that way it all lined up, nothing in the mechanisms under any kind of stress, and the motor's still in neutral. As soon as I done that, whenever you go from forward to reverse or whatever, it clicks in the way it's supposed to and it stays engaged. I hope it helps somebody. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe to me. It helps me. And tight lines. I hope everybody has a great day. Take care.